Welcome to the fourth episode of this series. Um, my episode today is going to be a little bit different. I'm not necessarily talking about a specific subject per se. It's more what's going on in my life again right now. And it's, I, I'm going to try to, well, I'm not trying, I'm going to, but I'm going to join the army. That's what's going on in my life currently. I'm going to join. I've already gone by the recruiter and everything. The main thing is I have to basically lose 40 pounds in order to get in. And the reason for that is, when I initially weighed myself going in, I thought I was maybe 195, because I was using my mom's scale, and it turns out I'm actually more like 206. So I find my old electronic scale, I bring it out, make sure the batteries are in, and yeah, it confirms that I'm that. So my mom's scale is off by 11 pounds. So yeah, basically 40 pounds, because I'm about 5'7", so I have to get down to 170. So that's the main thing I gotta do. The BMI is at 34%. I have to get down to 26%. The last time I weighed, I went by a couple weeks ago because they want to see me every first of the month to see my progress. Weight wise, they say it's very hard to tell in the afternoon simply because your weight fluctuates so much throughout the day. So it's not really a real telling of weight wise how much I've lost. But my BMI has gone down. It went from 34 to 32. So that is good. And that was happened in like a few weeks' time when that was accomplished. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've last gone, and to bring this whole story of like how this all started. Again, the ministry I was part of folded. I've been praying, what I'm supposed to be doing in my life and where am I supposed to go and what am I going to be doing. It's not that I don't enjoy working at my job. It's just, I like to, write. I want to do scripts, films, stories, but is there something more that I'm supposed to do? And one day I get this letter in the mail from the Air Force. And I haven't gotten anything since high school. I'm 26 years old. So it's from the Air Force. It's about becoming a chaplain or something. But it says I need a college degree, which I don't have. I didn't go to college. So I know that's not necessarily attainable right now, but for some reason I got excited about it. About prospect of going to the military, and because in high school I was very much leaning that way, but then I went a different direction. But again, maybe looking back, because I don't want to get into this saying everything, but looking back, I should have probably went to college or military back then. Even though, ironically, I'm in better shape now than I was in high school. Even though I had JRTC and some physical education classes, my weight was still maybe hovering around 230 back then. So if I've at least 205 now, that's 25 pounds lighter. And I eat definitely a lot better than I did in high school. I've basically been overweight pretty much my whole life. I played soccer when I was little, and then at about 8 years old, I stopped playing soccer for 2 years. And during that 2 year period is when I ballooned up. It's when I became overweight, and I've been overweight ever since. So basically since, let's say I was 10, so 16 years running. So that's my current situation now, and now I'm trying to lose it. I know I haven't been trying to put fruit and vegetables and things with every meal I've had. I've tried walking a lot. Running's going to take a little bit of time for me because I was never been much of a runner, and also did a soccer when I was a kid. When I came back to playing soccer, there was a team we versed. I got tripped up, and the team decided, if you know what soccer cleats are, to stomp on me and kick at me with their cleats. And I got kicked right here, and I either got a bruised rib or a cracked rib. We never actually went to the doctor and checked. But I was affected every time I ran, it would flare up and it would hurt badly. And in last time I played soccer, that happened when I was maybe about third grade. I was played travel. I didn't play it in school. I played travel, but third grade is about when that happened. Maybe second. It's one of the two. But it affected me. So basically, when I was 10 years old, it affected me all the way into high school when I ran. So that's a long period. And just even trying to jog a little now and seeing how that is, so far it has not flared. No flaring or anything, so I'm good on that, I guess. That's great. Not that I necessarily can jog long or anything. I have joined a gym, Planet Fitness. I've been trying to at least do some sort of walking every day. At the gym, I've been mostly trying to work on that, walking to try to work on cardio. That's mostly what I've been working. That's what the recruiter told me. Work on cardio, cardio, cardio. Have done a little bit of muscle stuff, but yeah, I know all the stuff, push-ups and everything. Never really been able to do a push-up, even when I was in JRTC in high school. But I'm trying to, again, work on all that. But really, right now, I've been focused on cardio. Now, why did I switch from Air Force to Army? Well, I tried Air Force, but the problem is with the Air Force, from what I can gather and from what I've read and everything, is that everyone wants to go in the Air Force because it has all the best stuff, blah, 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 most popular thing. And nothing's wrong with that. It's just they're stricter in who they let in and all their requirements. And because I don't know, for some reason, because I had some old driving tickets still on my record, I have to wait for those to come off before I can even get in. Which is confusing, but okay. So a friend of mine, a lady who was an MP years ago, like late 80s, early 90s, she said, "Why don't you do the Army?" I'm like, okay. And Army's been favorable so far, so I was like, okay, I'll do the Army. I don't know what I want to do as an MOS. I have no idea. But I know I like writing and everything. Maybe I can do something with journalism, but I don't know. I'll be available for whatever, I guess. I know for me to join the Army will be continuing a tradition, because I have ancestors that helped start this country. I have a lot of family members that have served in the military. I had two granduncles serve in World War II. Granduncle Art, and I know he was in Navy. I don't know which side of the war he was on, the Pacific or Europe, but the other one, Granduncle Russ, I don't know what branch he was in. I assume like Marines or so, but he was killed in the Pacific. I don't know what island. I know from what we know is like he was going up a hill trying to help his buddies, save his buddies, and he got sawed in half with like a Japanese machine gun. So I have no things against the Japanese. That was a war. Don't think, oh, those bad Japanese. I've seen a bunch of crap like that. It's like, dude, that war was years ago. Leave that alone. Just my 2 cents on that, because there's a situation that arose several years ago. I owe nothing against them. Okay, bring that aside. My grandfather was going to Korea, but his plane got diverted to Europe, so he didn't go to Korea. My father, he was involved in Vietnam. He actually went to Vietnam as more of a USO. He did some USO tours because he could sing, and his big thing was communications. He worked on the towers and different things like that. I think he got wounded or something there with some shrapnel or something. I don't know. He didn't really see action in Vietnam. Ironically, he did see action in Western Germany. And that could be a story I say for some other times. And I know you see anything, and that's not necessarily pretty. So you would think, oh, Western Germany, oh, that's not the war. No, if you're a soldier, you're going to see something wherever you go. So I'll be continuing a tradition, and my dad's side and my mom's side. My mom has plenty of people on her side that served. I have no problems, serving for country. You could die. Okay. I could die. Big deal. But the objective is not for me to die, but to make the other one die. Quote Patton. So, but no, I know I could go in and nothing happens. Then again, tomorrow we can go to war with Russia and I get drafted or something for all I know. I'm still in that age to be drafted. Maybe not first, but second. But because I've been trying to go to the Army, they have my name, I could go, tomorrow. But I know whatever it is, it's in the Lord's hands. And if you have any tips for how to lose weight and what I can eat, like good food to lose weight, what food to stay away from, that would help, what things I could do to lose weight and everything. I know the thing about my neck has to be a certain width. I have to do shoulder shrugs. I bought a vest for that to try to work on that. But just different tips and everything. If you have any ideas, let me know, and I'll greatly appreciate it. And this is gonna be an ongoing thing of when I update how well it's going and everything. So simply because I can keep myself accountable. All right, so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Orange Wall Talk.